I want to quickly talk to you about BryBelly. So we're going to have a conversation about BryBelly dropshipping. Is it a relevant dropshipping supplier? Let's have a conversation about that. So here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. So when you think about BryBelly, I want you to think about a dropshipping and wholesale supplier that actually started about 20 years ago. Okay, so they're based in Indiana, and the thing here is that we love the fact that they actually are having a new twist to e-commerce. They're trying to make the whole thing very simple for you. So remember though, if you go to BryBelly, you can use BryBelly as a sourcing platform if you're a wholesaler or if you are a dropshipper. So you have this duality here. And we love the fact that BryBelly offers competitive pricing, at least based on our analysis. And we love the fact that they also have a customer service. So they'll take care of you. You don't have to have a customer service in terms of shipping, in terms of logistics. They actually will take care of everything here. And the cool thing is that when we talk about BryBelly in terms of drop shipping, we love the fact that they actually give flexibility to you as a drop shipper. Basically, they will take your order. They will help you with sourcing. Sometimes they might even ask you with analysis. So with niche analysis, let's say you are trying to get into a new niche, you can actually talk to a BryBelly specialist, and they'll let you know the trends in the industry, and they'll let you know if there are some possibilities either in the States or internationally. So we love that. That's what we call value added. So BryBelly is not just there in terms of being a wholesale and dropshipping supplier for you. They also might actually help you as a strategic advisor on certain niches. So when you think about BryBelly, I want you to think about a wholesale, like let's say a holistic service, an all-in-one service when it comes to dropshipping. So they'll give you the products. They'll give you the product you can dropship. They'll take care of the logistics. They'll take care of the sourcing. In some cases, let's say you're looking for a specific product and they don't have it on their platform, they might help you in terms of sourcing it. So, long story short, they're based in Indiana, and they actually, if you have any question, you can call them right now, 1-800-926-7241. 1-800-926-7241. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. We are going to have a wonderful conversation. Let's talk about the dropshipping process through BryBelly. How does everything actually work? I mean, how does things work? Are things relevant? Yes. See, the thing is that BryBelly has specialized in the last few years in dropshipping. I'm talking about dropshipping for real. So let's say if you are a small mom and pop shop or e-commerce company, and you're trying to, let's say you want to leverage your capital wisely, you can actually contact BryBelly right now, and they'll actually take care of you. What we have seen in our analysis is that their inventory program is constantly expanding. Right now, they have about 3,000 to 5,000 SKUs. This is really good, and we're talking here about 12 to 20 industries. So chances are you might actually find your industry part of their program. And we love the fact that they are constantly adding quality, curated products. Okay, and the whole thing is you don't have to invest anything. That's the whole thing about dropshipping. You don't have to invest anything from the get-go. You basically just need to take care of the front office side of things, like looking for customers, setting up your shop, doing everything, and then driving the customers to your dropshipping store, right? And again, when we talk about dropshipping, remember you can always try to sell on a platform or on a marketplace. So when we talk about marketplace, we're having a conversation about Amazon, Etsy, eBay, Walmart, and so on and so forth. Or if you want to have an e-commerce platform, we're talking about what? BigCommerce, WooCommerce, Shopify, Big Cartel, Wix, and so on and so forth. Now, let's talk about the dropshipping process at BryBelly. So basically, you will list your products. You'll list actually BryBelly's products on your website with their images and descriptions. You actually sell their products on your websites at the price that you have set. Totally, you have flexibility here. And you want to place an order at BryBelly.com and pay their discounted wholesale price. And basically, they will discreetly ship to your customer directly with your custom design packing list. So we're talking about branding. So you control everything, okay? And so you keep the profit between the price that you pay to BryBelly and the price that your customer pays you. So pretty great. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about BryBelly Dropshipping. Is it still worth it? This is a BryBelly Dropshipping review. Let's quickly talk about the product offer. So when we talk about BryBelly Dropshipping, what kind of products do they have there? I mean, the cool thing is BryBelly is constantly expanding their product catalog, but we love the fact that as of today, their product catalog is already comprehensive anyway. Okay, so what are we talking about? We're talking about qualities in categories as diverse as home and business, sports and outdoor games, poker and casino products, backyard games, room games. I mean, you have game rooms, you have tabletop games, you have pet toys, family pet grooming, cat and dog pet brawls, you have kitchenware, barware, party decorations. What am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say that you do have diversity. Okay, so the bottom line here is that we are talking about 3,000 to 5,000 product lines across many product categories. Okay, and the cool thing is all products are carefully curated and selected. In other words, you're talking about products that actually respond to a certain criteria in terms of quality, in terms of profitability, because BryBelly is trying to make you, the dropshipper or the wholesaler, comfortable and profitable, right? So that's why they are vetting all products. They are vetting each product, by the way, and making sure that the product has the margin that you need. And one thing I want to say also is that BryBelly actually offers same-day shipping with a few minor exceptions. So they also offer international shipping via USPS and UPS. So again, the bottom line here is that you have flexibility here, and they also accept returns. So if there are any problems, if there are any issues, whatever, they will accept the returns, not a problem. And they also offer order tracking. So whether your customer buys from BryBelly, or you buy from them, or you buy samples, because in some cases you might order some samples from BryBelly, just sort of have a clear idea about the quality of the products. You actually they accept returns, but they also offer order tracking, not a problem. Okay, and the thing I want to say here is that you need to understand, if you're really BryBelly is available on their websites, BryBelly.com. They're available on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on YouTube. Let me talk about the merchant application. So if you're listening to me right now, you are a prospective dropshipper. You're a potential dropshipper, and you want to apply through BryBelly to become a dropshipper through their platforms. What do? So the thing here is that the great thing is you can apply online. There is an application form online. You go to their website and you actually fill out a few things. One thing I want to say also is that, first of all, you need to fill out the form, but you also need to, there are 3 other things you need to do. So you need to download and complete the BryBelly new customer form. So basically, it's a form that if you have any question, let us know in the comment section. We'll actually help you out. But it's a very, very straightforward. You also need to download and complete the Amazon seller agreement form, because the thing is that a lot of BryBelly dropshippers sell on Amazon, sell on Etsy, sell on eBay, sell on Walmart.com, sell on other places. Okay, but the thing is that if you are going to sell on Amazon, you need to have a clear idea about what the Amazon seller agreement is, and you need to read everything from A to Z. Don't just think that this is like a legal stuff, whatever. No. This is not fine prints. You need to really read the whole thing. And you need to also download and complete the sales tax exemption form. Okay, and so those are 3 important elements, the 3 important documents that you need to download, and you need to fill, and then you need to submit to wholesale@brybelly.com. Again, the email here is wholesale in one word @brybelly.com. So this is actually in addition to you fill in a form actually that's currently on their website. So let's quickly go through the forms here so we have a clear idea. Now, one thing I need to say though, even if you fill out the form on their website, make sure that whatever information you put on the form and that what you put on the website is actually accurate, because otherwise you'll get in trouble. Why? Because BryBelly actually checks everything, especially when it comes to sales tax exemption, because those have a regulatory component. So they will make sure that they will check your resale certificate. They'll check your company information. They'll check if you're a company, You can be a sole proprietor, but if you're a sole proprietorship, then they will make sure that you are actually in good terms with the authorities at your state level. So they check everything. This is really important to remember. Let's quickly go through the application that you have to fill online to actually submit to actually become a merchant through BryBelly. So first of all, they'll ask you your first name, they'll ask you your last name, they'll ask you to input your email, your phone number. So the thing is that when it comes to email, if you have a work email, that's just a lot better. But even if you don't have a work email, just to have a Gmail that actually has to deal with business. Okay, don't try to mix business and personal stuff. So you go with business. And the phone number, again, here, if you have a business phone number, that's just fantastic. Just put it there and you're good to go. And they'll ask you for your company. We are going to put stuff on screen so you can see the boxes that you need to actually fill. So the company, so they want to have your company just in case you are selling on behalf of a company, which we advise you to do anyway. It's just a lot better to set yourself up as a company. Even if you're a one-person business, you can set yourself up at the state level as a single member LLC. This will help you out a lot in the future. So they ask you for your website. If you have a website, just put it there. They ask you where are you planning on selling your products. So here they're asking you about the dropshipping model, the dropshipping business model that you have. And remember, there are two primary dropshipping business models. You have you can sell on an e-commerce marketplace, or you can sell on an e-commerce platform. So our e-commerce marketplaces include Etsy, you have Amazon, you have eBay, you have Walmart Marketplace, and so on and so forth. So that's for the marketplace. What about e-commerce platforms? Shopify, B-Cartel, Wix, GoDaddy Commerce. Okay, and so you have a constellation of options here. And then they will ask you how long have you been in business. So just tell the truth. If you in the number of years you have been in business, what types of products are you interested in? You have to fill that form or that section, and were you referred by BryBelly and by whom. So they're just trying to have information here. But so long story short, it's a pretty straightforward process here. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're talking about BryBelly dropshipping. Is it worth it? This is a complete review. So once you're done with everything, just don't forget to submit the application. Let me talk to you about the extras here. So when we talk about BryBelly, it's important to understand that there are certain extras, certain configurations that you need to have in mind. And the thing is that when you actually, BryBelly offers same-day shipping on web orders placed before 3 p.m. Eastern, which means what? It means that if you are in the States, and you place your order before 3 p.m. New York time, you are good to go. They will do a same-day shipping. They'll process the order and they will ship the same day. So this is totally good. And remember that they are located in Indianapolis. So basically, they actually can they can actually ship within a reasonable time within the U.S. Okay. Now they also ship internationally. So if you are listening to me right now and you are located overseas, you basically can drop ship through BryBelly. Not a problem. They actually utilize both USPS, so the U.S. Postal Service, and UPS when shipping internationally. They're still thinking about expanding their logistic partners internationally. So in a few years, they might start using a FedEx and a DHL, among others. Okay, but it's just a lot easier. If you are going to ship internationally, please contact BryBelly first. It's the same thing. You want to contact them first if you want to have quotes for larger shipments. Okay. And the thing here is that now, do they have a preference in terms of logistics, in terms of shipments? It really depends. But there are two primary partners in terms of shipping are USPS and UPS, and they actually choose which one to use depending upon the location of the location and the urgency of the order. Okay. And one thing I want to say also is that they also have other logistics partners. They actually are available and they can help you out in case you have a special order. And they also do overnight shipping. They also do second-day shipping, not a problem, okay? Now, if you have a critical need and you need to get an order shipped out the same day, call 1-800-926-7241 or 317-898-4229, and they'll take care of you, not a problem, okay? But again, remember, they are in Eastern Standard Time, so think about it. 3 p.m. that's the cutoff every single day. One thing I need to also say here is that you need to understand that BryBelly, as I said before, they do accept returns, not a problem. And they also have a restocking policy, so they have a restocking fee also. And the thing here is that you need to understand, in some cases, they will waive their restocking fees for you, because the whole thing is BryBelly is trying to help you out. They're trying to really make you profitable and make you comfortable during the whole process. So they will work around your program or your processes. Okay. One thing I want to say here is that what's really important to understand is that BryBelly is really accommodating. They will really work with you. And but if you, let's say you have a product, a specific product that you can't find on their website, and you would like to have it sourced, then you can actually reach out to BryBelly, but give them some time. They will do the sourcing for you, but give them about 2 weeks to 4 weeks. So they'll actually get into their network and they'll get you the product, but it does take time. And one thing I want to say also is that basically you don't have to worry about the supplier's information being communicated to the customer, because BryBelly specializes in wholesale pricing, but also drop shipping pricing. So they will actually do the branding for you. They'll make sure that either they have your branding. They will actually will attach to the shipment your brand. So everything is kind of it kind of looks like it's coming from you. And they also have a blind packing list with all orders. So this packing list currently only have your customers' shipping information and a description of the product order. So there is no pricing, nor a return address or any reference whatsoever to BryBelly Holdings, okay? And the return label on the package will indicate shipping department. So if you want your packing list more personalized, they actually offer a custom option for you to upload your own logo, contact info, and personal notes. So, again, if you are thinking about branding, BryBelly is actually great for you in terms of drop shipping, in terms of branding during the drop shipping process. And remember, they will send you a notification that your order has shipped, and you also receive tracking information all along. So basically, in terms of transparency, BryBelly is there to kind of help you get your orders out. Make sure that your customers are comfortable. Your customers get the info they need. Your customers are notified at all times. They'll notify about the progress of their order. Not a problem. So bottom line, when you think about BryBelly dropshipping, do we recommend BryBelly for dropshipping? Hell yeah, we definitely recommend them. We love the customer service. We love the fact that they are constantly innovating. They're constantly placing the customer as priority. So we love that a lot. And we love the fact that they are also being very accommodative and very flexible in terms of drop shipping. So that's great. But don't forget though, with BryBelly, you can do drop shipping, but you can also do wholesale. So you can buy from them at wholesale prices. Even if you don't want to do drop shipping, you can still, if you just want to sell locally, that's fine too. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And I want to quickly recap here. So we just had a conversation about BryBelly dropshipping. So I gave you the overview. I talked about the dropshipping process, how the whole thing works, the product offer that they have, the merchant application, and the extras. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.